Yeah.
In 1960, International Congress of Orientalists was held in Moscow, and participants. I'm sorry. And the participants were offered an excursion to Leningrad. During the trip, two scientists, one from a Western country, the other from the East, visited the Leningrad Institute, Leningrad branch of the Institute of People of Asia of the USSR Academy of Sciences, now the Institute of Oriental Manuscript of the Russian Academy of Sciences, right? And discovered for themselves the collection of manuscripts from Dunhuang, of which nearly nothing had been previously known abroad. They were told that the total number of manuscripts reached 10,000 inventory items. The scholars were well aware of the content of the Dunhuang manuscript collection in Paris and London, but they could hardly imagine that such a large number of them were kept in Russia. So this visit took place on 14th August 1960. And the two scientists were Paul Dunhuang from France and Yoshikawa Kojiro from Japan, who had taken part in the section of Chinese philology of the International Congress of Orientalists in Moscow. That was how, for the first time after World War II, foreign scholars got information about the Russian Dunhuang collection. Besides the two scholars, an opportunity to see the Dunhuang manuscript in Leningrad was given to Professor Miyazaki Ichisada from Kyoto University and Yamamoto Tazuro from Tokyo University. And Professor Yamamoto, immediately after his return home, he made a presentation at the meeting of the Historical Society of Japan, 10 household and land holding declaration and record discovered in Dunhuang by Oldenburg and Berry. The news of the Russian Dunhuang collection instantly spread across Japan's scholarly community, where Dunhuang studies were one of the leading branches of the Oriental study in Japan. Shortly before that, photographed Stein manuscript collection were bought from London. And consequently, research in this field became particularly active since the second half of the 1950s in Japan. The information of the Dunhuang collection brought to Russia by Sergei Oldenburg attracted the interest of all the Japanese scholars without exception. Among others, Fujieda Akira from Kyoto University was leading scholar of Dunhuang study in Japan at that time. He immediately included in his schedule of academic visit for the autumn of 1964 a trip to Leningrad, in addition to London and Paris. Yes. In the spring of the same year, he got in touch with Menshikov and the chief of the Dunhuang staff group at the Leningrad branch of the Institute of the People of Asia, and received a warm invitation from him. Fujieda arrived in Leningrad on 12 September 1964. Devoting himself for over 10 days in the study of the Dunhuang materials. A month before Fujieda's visit, another Japanese scholar, Ogawa Tamaki, my teacher, from Kyoto University, who had participated in the 7th International Congress of Anthropology and Ethnology held in Moscow, also arrived in Leningrad and had access to the collection of Oldenburg Dunhuang manuscript and Kozlov's Tangut collection. During the short period spent by Ogawa at Leningrad, he copied into his notebook several Dunhuang manuscript documents, including a fragment of the phonetic glosses to the Xijing scroll, which was afterwards used by Hidayama Hisao for his detailed research on phonology, and also to Professor Pan Chu-Hui from Hong Kong. In Japan, Dunhuang studies were a most important field of Chinese and ancient study in general, so Dunhuang manuscripts have always attracted special attention of the scholars. It is therefore natural that the rediscovery in 1960 of the Dunhuang manuscript in the Russian collection caused a sensation in Japan. At the same time, it should not be assumed that the Japanese scholars had known nothing about the manuscript brought to Russia by Oldenburg's expedition. In fact, Japanese scholars had played a fairly significant role in studying them. We should first mention Professor Kano Naoki, who taught Chinese literature and philosophy in the newly established University of Kyoto at the end of the Meiji period. He and his colleague, historian Naito Dorajiro, maintained strong contact with the Chinese scholar Lo Zhengyi and Wang Guowei, who had fled from the Cultural Revolution and took refuge in Kyoto. They all made an immense contribution in the development and the propagation of Dunhuang studies. In the autumn of 1912, Kano went to Europe to investigate Dunhuang manuscript, and on his way visited St. Petersburg. He took the opportunity to examine some of the collections brought by Kazov from Harvard. In Russia, Kano frequently met Ivanov and Alexeyev and made the acquaintance of Ladrov and Sternberg and other Russian scholars. When Kano stayed in the capital of Russia, the Dunhuang manuscript from the Second Russian-Turkish expedition had not yet arrived, so he naturally could not see them. Still, later on the occasion of Kano's 60th birthday, in 1928, Professor Alexeyev sent him photographs of the literary selections that is Wenshuan from the Russian Dunhuang collection. Presumably that was done through active mediation of Nikolai Nevsky, who was at that time working in the College of Foreign Language in Osaka and teaching part-time at Kyoto University also. Kano wrote an article in Classic Chinese about the literary selections from Dunhuang. Left side. The article was translated into Russian by Shutsky, who had paid a brief visit to Japan. Then, on the recommendation by Alexeyev, it was published in the Bulletin de l'Académie des Sciences URSS. Kano's article is important as the very first fundamental study of a Chinese manuscript of the Russian Dunhuang collection. The first of the Japanese scholars to get acquainted with Russian Dunhuang manuscript was Yabuki Keiki. He is famous for his study of Buddhist manuscript of the Stein collection and such major works as Meisa Yoin. The title of this work, very long, rare and unknown Chinese manuscript remains of Buddhist literature discovered in Dunhuang, collected by Sir Warren Stein and preserved in the British Museum. And Sangai Kyono Kenkyu, a research on the three-stage school of Buddhism. After a fruitful stay in London in December 1916, on his way back to Japan, Yabuki visited the Asiatic Museum of Russian Academy in the capital of Russia, at that time called Petrograd. And during the short stay there, through introduction of Sylvain Levy of France, had a chance to access the Chinese manuscript brought by Oldenburg from Dunhuang. By the collaboration of Alexei, who was in charge of the Chinese manuscript at that time, Yabuki could examine some hundred of manuscripts. He dressed up a list of Buddhist manuscripts with colophons and postscripts, as well as rare manuscript texts which attracted his interest, and published it without delay after his return to Japan. The last side article was written by Yabuki. This list is the first report of the Oldenburg collection of Dunhuang Chinese manuscripts. Nevertheless, it has been neglected for a long time, and very few scholars have paid attention. In this sense, in spite of its brevity, this list deserves more interest than it has received so far. This list has not drawn any attention of scholars so far, except Ikeda, who registered 5 manuscripts from Yabuki's list in his collected colophons of ancient Chinese manuscripts published in Tokyo in 1919. Yabuki takes up 16 manuscripts, of which 8 are accompanied with colophon, as well as 3 woodblock print. 19 items in total. He copied the colophons and gave a very simple description in necessary case. In the table, okay, the text of colophon, I don't prepare the table, just like this. I'm sorry. So, he copied the colophon and gave a very simple description in necessary case also. And now let us examine one by one the manuscripts taken up by Yabuki. Number 1 is like this. The title is Da Chang Fang Dian Jing, part 3, the first volume. The colophon reads Tian Bao Si, that is 753. And this manuscript was still kept in the library of the Institute of Art, even now, of course. And the second one is Da Nian Han Jing, and because of the time, not so much, I will proceed soon. Number 3 is Ban Ro Xin Jing, and the next one is Da Fan Dong To Lo Mi Jing, volume 2, and the 5th, Xin Po Sa Jing, the 6th one, Qi Xin Lun Su, commentary on the Da Chang Qi Xin Lun. Okay, the 7th one, Fa Hua Jing Fu, commentary on Fa Hua Jing, fragment without title. This information was given by Yabuki himself. Long manuscript, which preserves the text from 24th until 28th Parivarta, text from 24th to 27th Parivarta complete. Yabuki said like this, but I could not identify this manuscript in the collection of the Institute of Oriental Manuscript right now. Okay, another one is this one, Eulogy on Weimo Jing, Weimo Jing Zang. Yabuki said this is a fragment with a title. His explanation, each chapter of Weimo Jing put into verse. This manuscript I could not find, even in the catalog or in the facsimile album published by the Shanghai Guji Tubanshan. Okay. Number 13, 金刚般若藏书经, the fourth strand, without beginning or end, also given by Yabuki. This one is not yet identified. And the 14th, 于切用第20传随经手经. This one is very famous and abundant volume kept in the library. And since 854, Tripitaka Master Fatong, a famous monk in Dunhuang, began to give lectures of Yogacara Bhumi for his disciples. They took note attentively, and not a few of their lecture notes have survived until now in London Paris Dunhuang collection. Now, Yabuki says, under the title Yu Che Long, he wrote Qian for the character D. 20传随经手经, there are the names of monks Tang Xun and Fu Hui. Judging from these names, handwriting of the paper, this must constitute a part of the same notes, which are preserved abundantly in Mr. Stein's collection. This match is also not yet identified. Okay, next one. The 15th, 金明经关注书批. This one is already identified. This is the flute 165. The 16th, 大乘启示录略述, the second strand. Colophon reads like this: 宝应2年11月3月，问法主人在某写. This is also inventoried by Fluke, number 366. That's no problem. And the 17th, 金刚般若经抄, the fifth strand, Rockland. This is Rockland. Very curious. This one is not from Dunhuang, but from Harahoto. So Yabuki saw not only the Dunhuang manuscript, but also the manuscript from Harahoto. Okay, this one. The 18th is Guan Yin's image. This image is used one of the London collection. There was something like this. Yabuki saw himself this one, but now we cannot find in the St. Petersburg collection. Okay, the last one is Donald note by the King of Dunhuang, Cao Zhongshou. This is very famous manuscript. Cao Zhongshou and his wife, they did donate to the temple Baoensi Buddhist scripture with newly made bookcases. There are two different texts. The phraseology is almost the same in both, but the date at the end are slightly different. One is May 15, the other July 15 of the 5th year of Xianping. These two manuscripts, right? Okay. So, all the 19 items cited by Yabuki in his list of 1916 were part of the Russian collection, which Yabuki saw with his own eyes in 1916. And I could confirm that the 14 items among them are present still in the collection. Still, very unfortunately, I could not find the remaining 5 manuscripts, either in the catalog or in the Shanghai manufacturing edition. I dare not say they were lost. I dare not say that. There is still room for a rediscovery somewhere in the building of the Institute of Oriental Study, Oriental Medicine. Thank you very much.